Welcome to Colorado National Monument. We are in Ouray. So this is the Black Canyon of Gunnison National Park.
All right, it's state sticker time. We are in Grand Junction, Colorado, and we're gonna update our map. We took about a week to get here. And so let's put the states on that we went through. Actually, we stayed in. So we did a little bit of staying overnight. Yeah, so let's update. Here we go. So we've got Minnesota. And then we went to Iowa.
Oh, I like that one.
I know, right? Different. Still lots of blues. Okay. And now we're in Colorado. I never knew this was Colorado's flag. I kept seeing, I kind of saw it around. I'm like, what is that? Head hanging? That's what it is. Look at that. We're getting full. We're getting full. We got some holes, but that's okay. That just means we have to go back. And it's funny because a lot of the states we've been in, we need to go back to as well. So like Texas, Florida, well really, probably all of them. That's it.
Welcome to Colorado National Monument. We didn't realize it was, pretty much in Grand Junction.
I don't even think we knew we wanted to come here.
No.
It wasn't even in our radar.
And it's funny because like in my mind, you hear National Monument, it's a monument, like it's a thing to look at. But this place is enormous. It's more like a park.
So we came in from Grand Junction, it's where we're staying, and took the 20-mile loop to get to the visitor center. You drive all the way through it. So by the time we got here, of course, I needed to use the restroom. And so it's nice. You go into the visitor center, and what I was going to say is you've got a restroom. You can we had an orange. We stocked up, and then we can just start doing the hiking.
So if you've got the America's Passport book, you go in, get your stamp. They got the little gift shop. We bought postcards for Violet and some other family members. And now we're just out here enjoying the first of many hikes of the day. They're all short hikes, so we're probably going to do several of them up and down the drag. Yeah, and it's awesome. Looking forward to it.
We could not have picked a more beautiful day.
Yes.
It's 72,
73
today, and so yeah, it's gorgeous up here. I don't know. I'm excited.
Yeah, another national monument that we didn't even know existed.
Yeah,
and it's beautiful. It really is.
The
drive up here.
Oof.
Yeah, we'll talk about the drive later.
But the thing about it is it's a different kind of beautiful. So like you think Colorado, you think foresty, you think, obviously your big, Durango,
your Rocky Mountains,
Ouray, that kind of thing. Here we are in high desert, which has been quite actually a nice surprise. It's beautiful. The rock formations in Grand Junction and throughout this area are just amazing. And that's pretty much what this national park is going to have, is these gorgeous colors. I don't know if you can see behind me, but all these beautiful rocks. And it's just beautiful. I didn't think I would like it so much.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, oh, we're going to Colorado, but we're not really staying like Colorado-y.
Yeah.
So I am so pleasantly surprised. And yeah, it's beautiful.
This is the Canyon Rim Trail.
Yeah, it's right outside the visitor center.
Yes. What an amazing view. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Yeah, Lurica won't get this too close to the edge, but amazing views here. First trail done. 1.1 miles. On to the next one. Now we are on Otto's Trail. The lady in the visitor center said she's always gets asked, if I could only do one, what's the one trail I cannot skip? And she said this is it. And it's a short one.
Yeah, what, a quarter mile out to the lookout?
Yeah, quarter mile out, quarter mile back. And we just started it. But from the other side where we were just hiking, you can see across the canyon, we heard people yelling and everything else. So apparently it's exciting out here.
Or they just want to hear their voice echo.
Yeah, I'll show you guys here in a second. All right, what an amazing view of Independence Monument on Otto's Trail here.
Yeah, what's cool is if you start at the visitor center or see that one, or you can see both, either way, either order. But it's so cool to see the other side.
Across the canyon, yeah.
Across, like you see close up when you're on that side, what it looks like when you're going up,
Yeah.
when you're looking across the way. So very cool to get the different perspectives, because the rocks, man, they are gorgeous.
Oh yeah. So put this one on your list. Otto's Trail. Next time, if you come to Colorado National Monument.
I have a feeling we're going to tell you to put all of them on there.
Yeah.
So just come and do some of them, because it is gorgeous.
Yeah. And at the end of the video, we will let you guys know which trails we did.
Yeah.
Because we don't even know which ones we're doing.
No, we're just going to look at the map as we
as we
head
drive
back down.
From the Grand Junction entrance to the visitor center is 23 miles. And from the Fruta entrance, it's only 7.
Yes.
So we came in through Grand Junction, so we're going to take the 23 miles back. And like I said, we'll tell you about the road here in a little bit. All right, so we're on the Coke Oven Trail, and we found this tunnel.
I don't know if they can see that. I'm trying to get out of the way so you can see.
Anyway, it looks like it goes under the freeway.
Weird.
What do you think, Rick? Should we go through it?
No. Well, you already have me on the side of the mountain.
No?
No, you already have me on the side of the mountain doing this, and I gotta see where this goes.
One thing about Colorado National Monument is if you're afraid of heights, every single one of the hikes is right along the cliff line, and pretty much the entire road reminds us of the Going to the Sun Road.
I feel like the one off of the visitor center you're okay with, because
That trail, yeah.
you can stay closer to the left and not be next to the rim. This one, I don't even know if this is a trail. We're checking it out to see, because it's supposed to be super close.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't like heights, but I'll still do this, but I don't want to be on the edge of the mountain. Kevin would go out on the rock that's out on the mountain and freak me out. So
Yeah. All along the main road that goes through Colorado National Monument, I'm pretty sure they call it Rimrock Road, there are these little turnouts everywhere with all these different viewpoints, and you get views like this that are just amazing.
Yeah.
If you are afraid of heights, they do have a little fenced area, which is pretty safe,
Yeah.
but you can walk all the way out here. It is just absolutely incredible. The views, every time you take a little turn on the road, it's a different view of the canyon and everything else.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's almost like a mini Grand Canyon, but it's not. It's that kind of feel though, because you're up, you see the different colors, so it's just beautiful. And all the park through the 30 miles has a lot of different rocks, different shapes, different, so it is beautiful. And especially if you come in beautiful weather.
Yes. We just finished up at Colorado National Monument. What a great surprise that place was.
Yeah. Obviously, for this kind of park, you're going to want good shoes.
Yes.
Whether that be hiking shoes, tennies, but something sturdy, because there's a lot of trails and loose gravel and rocks. So.
Yeah, we didn't even realize that this was a thing. We were literally on the freeway driving, I don't know, where were we going? Like Sam's Club or something?
I think so, yeah.
And I saw a sign that said Colorado National Monument. So we went back to the RV and looked it up online and realized, like I said, it's more like a national park than a monument. I don't know sometimes why they differentiate different things, but this definitely has national park feel to it, with all the different hiking trails and then the one big Rimrock Road that loops all the way around. I think we mentioned earlier, it kind of has that going to the sun road feel to it.
Oh yeah, the road.
Yeah.
So if you take, excuse all the gnats that are behind us for some reason, that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
If you take the road in from Grand Junction, the passenger will be on the side exactly like going to the Sun Road.
Off the cliffside, yeah.
Yes, all the way up. So that's, if you do not like heights, it's it's a drop in a lot of places. So that may detour you. If you take it in from Frutia, then the passenger and you are on the opposite side. It is not quite as bad, for sure. Like, going down was way easier on us. Kevin doesn't mind it. I just get a little like, whoo, looking over the edge, and me being on that side, it can definitely, it's a long way down. So, but amazing, beautiful. The rock formations are gorgeous, like we said.
Yeah, we did 4 hikes, a total of about 4.5 miles.
Yep.
The last one, the Serpent Trail, was the most difficult one. Apparently it starts in 2 different locations. You can start at the bottom and hike up it 1.75 miles, and it's all uphill.
Yeah.
I think on the sign is about an 800-foot elevation. And then you get to the top and you turn, and there's a parking lot there, and then you can turn around and walk all the way back down. Well, we stopped at the parking lot at the top. So we started walking it, and we went about almost a mile straight downhill until we realized
we gotta walk all the way back up.
And this was our 4th hike of the day, so we're like, nah, we're not gonna go all the way to the end.
And I think it said it had 20 switchbacks.
Yes.
So nothing terrible, but after kind of being out all day and doing different hikes and that kind of stuff, it was a lot. I think that we would love to do it from the bottom up and then back.
Yes.
On a day where we hadn't done any more hiking.
I think we'd have to start the day there.
Yeah, I agree. And then from there go to whatever we're gonna do.
Yeah.
So,
but an amazing place. I just can't get over the views. And again, for us, we watch a lot of travel channels, we watch a lot of RV videos. We don't ever remember anybody talking about Colorado National Monument. So to us, this was kind of a surprising hidden gem.
So here's the thing. When we decided to come to Colorado, we knew we wanted to stay at least a month. We're kind of on this the end journey, kind of heading home for the holidays to our home state. So we knew we wanted to stay, and we knew we wanted to go to Colorado. But when we looked into it, Colorado is not cheap, especially if you hit those big destinations, the Ourays, the Durangos, any of those, Vail, especially this time of year because it's beautiful in Colorado.
And we wanted to only be 1-day drive from Salt Lake, which is our next stop.
Yes. So we decided that we would stay in Grand Junction. And when some of our friends were like, oh, why are you staying there? And we're like, why? So then I was worried when we started coming this way, because I was like, everybody's like, well, it's high desert. But you know what? It's actually, Grand Junction it's actually really quite beautiful. It is high desert, but there's still pine going on. There's still green. It's the mountains and the rock formations that are just incredible here.
Yeah.
And it's not like as crazy, I feel like, as some of the other places, yet we can still drive to them. And here's the main reason we came here. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
So, our monthly stay at our RV park is so much cheaper than what we would have paid anywhere else. And so we were like, listen, we did a lot of really cool things this year where we spent a little bit more money, with the keys and different things that we put money into. We were like, we're going to go ahead and go cheaper, and that's going to be okay. And it's actually paid off because it's been beautiful here. It's not your like Rocky Mountain, you're in the pine, you're in, that kind of feel, but it's a whole nother feel that I didn't know that I was going to like so much. And I really like it. So we've enjoyed our stay here so far, and we've got a lot more to do here. So we'll take it.
Yeah. So if you guys are in the area, you're looking for something to do and a place to stay in Colorado that's not as expensive as Rocky Mountain National Park or the Denver or the Ouray area.
Yeah.
All those places are driving distance. I mean, Ouray is an hour and a half away. So we are actually going to probably take a drive and go see all those places, but we're staying in Grand Junction, and this is right here, and it's amazing. And
it is. It's right here, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I don't know, something to think about, especially if you're living this lifestyle full time and you want to save some money, but still get out and see some really cool things. I think that for us today doing the Colorado National Monument, it has been a really cool surprise.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
So,
again, like I said, it's a place that we didn't even know really existed, at least not at this level. So
what do you say we say it all the time? When you're out there, just go and explore, ask locals, ask, because they know their hidden gems in their towns and in their places. So,
all right, we'll be back at you later.
Alrighty.
We are in Ouray. Decided to take a little day trip and check out this cool town. We've seen a lot about it all over, and we are going to the falls, Box Canyon Falls.
Oh, you can hear it.
You can hear it right now.
Just can't get over this mountain.
The views are amazing.
Ooh, look down here. No one.
Yep.
You can't even hear me.
So we're walking down to the bottom of the falls right now. Of course, the walk down will be the easy part.
It's not that bad.
No. Reminds me of like the towers that we climb in some parks. Right. Well, that was amazing.
Yeah. Can't believe it's like so much power.
Box Canyon Falls. It's awesome because you leave the little visitor center and you walk, and it's just a short little 500-foot hike, and it's really easy. It's flat, and then you go on an actual little metal walkway, and it leads you right to the falls, and you get a great view from practically behind it. And then there's a staircase, probably 6 flights of stairs, 7 flights. You can go down and actually go down to the bottom of the falls.
It's a little sketchy, so be careful. It's very slippery rock.
Yes.
Especially if you go down by the water, everything's wet. So you just want to make sure that you have your bearings or you will fall. We almost saw a lady fall.
Yeah.
Luckily she caught herself.
But if you're up here in this area and you're in Ouray, definitely worth taking a little while and coming out here. It's $7 for adults. It's really awesome.
Yep. It's very cool.
It's just hard to get over the power of the waterfall when you're that close to it. Yeah, and there's a little path loops around when you leave the visitor center. It's a good time.
Oh, I see.
All right, everybody. I know we've said it to you before that sometimes we just look at a sign on the side of the road and we follow it and figure out what's so amazing. On our way to Ouray today, we passed a sign on the side of the road that said Black Canyon National Park. I didn't even know there was a national park down in here in this area. So on the way back from Ouray,
We stopped.
we hung a right and we followed the signs, and oh my. So this is the Black Canyon of Gunnison National Park, and again, another one of those places we didn't even really know existed, and the views are just incredible. I don't even know if you can see behind us, but
It's like a completely different rock formation than the state park we were at yesterday. It is like, look at it. They're jagged and kind of dark. Yeah, like it's very cool. It's very cool.
oh yeah.
It's very, I'm telling you, Colorado, if you don't like heights,
Yeah.
but you could stay up at the parking lot. We just came down the little trail.
Yeah.
You could stay at the parking lot and get the gist of it. But still, it is definitely very high.
Very high, yeah.
And ledgy on the edge.
So apparently this park, it's mainly a scenic drive from end to end. They do have a couple of short hikes that we looked at online. We're probably not going to do that because we hiked a lot yesterday.
I didn't bring my hiking shoes.
We didn't bring our hiking shoes or any of our, gear or anything like that.
Backpacks with water and all that. So that's okay though. We're just going to look this time.
Yeah. Watch those signs on the side of the road. Just all these hidden little gems that you don't even realize existed. Little walk down to one of the overlooks. Can't really call it a trail. It's
just a little walk down.
Oh, I know.
Imagine those changed.
I'll stay on the path, babe, I promise.
Well, I mean, they have a picnic table off the path if you'd like to sit at it.
So Larica does not like the fact that I like to get close to the edges on these places.
There's plenty of channels that don't like that.
I mean, I'm not going off where it says don't go here. I just like getting close to the edge and looking. So I just told her, I said, honestly, you should hold on to the keys to the truck just in case. And she did not find that humorous.
I didn't at all. That's terrible. Oh, I think it's amazing. I think it's lovely, but it makes me cringe when it's that sheep fall. Like, I'm here, I'm doing it, but I do get a little nervous.
Yeah. Now, this park, we've noticed, doesn't have a lot of big hiking trails, but all these little overlooks have these little short trails out to set overlooks.
There's actually, there's like, I want to say 4 moderate trails and 1 strenuous that is actually on the map. That one was 2 miles. There's some good ones. I mean, we just didn't come very prepared.
Right.
Look how pretty.
So now we're at the Painted Wall lookout. It's the highest sheer cliff in Colorado. 2,722 feet. And just the colors in the rocks are just amazing. So we just got done with the Black Canyon of the Gunnison National Park here in Colorado. And what an amazing surprise.
Yeah, it really truly is hidden. Like, driving into it, you would never know that that's what's up there and behind it.
Yeah.
I mean, never.
Yeah, you come off the highway on this little side road, and it's about 6 or 7 miles, and there's some ranches and looks like little farms, and you don't realize it, and then all of a sudden you get to the gate where you pay your fee or show your national park pass, and immediately the canyon just opens up on your right side, and it is just incredible.
You almost can't believe what you're looking at.
Yeah.
Like, and it's different from what we did yesterday at the state park. Mm-hmm. It's just, it's a canyon. Yeah. And when I tell you it is so tall and steep, mm-hmm. it took my breath away, really. Yeah. Like, I am fine. I can drive. I can do heights. I don't love them, but I can do them. And like on the ledges of driving and all that, I get a little like, oh, I'll just look this way. But like yesterday, I can hike it, I can do it. But boy, whew.
Today, yeah.
I mean, I struggled at a few spots. There was a spot where I just think this park needs more railings. Just my personal opinion, because it is so, like, it is just a drop. I can't explain it any other way. When we say it's a canyon, it's a canyon. But the rock formations, like yesterday, are amazing, but so different than yesterday's. So different. Gorgeous.
Yeah. The main part of the park is the scenic drive, call it Rim Road, all the way up. It's about, what they say it was 9 miles, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's about 9 miles of the scenic road, and when you're going into the park, the cliffs are on the right-hand side. Okay.
Of course.
Just again reminds us a lot of the Going to the Sun road, where if you're the passenger going in one direction, you're looking over the edge.
Really though, it's kind of like anything, because even Iron Mountain in South Dakota, there were a few spots there that I was like, okay, I'm not looking down, and I just tell Kevin, please look straight ahead and go. You know.
But what's amazing is they've got all these pull-off points that you can pull off and little paths to walk down to scenic areas, and most of them, and most of them do have guardrails and everything else. A few of them were sketch on the guardrails, made Lurica nervous at one of them, but it is just one of the most breathtaking views that we've seen so far.
Yeah, I like the part where you can hear the water running, and it is just so far down there. It's gorgeous. It's definitely worth it. It is not for the faint of heart. No. If you are afraid of heights or have any problem with heights, it could be very challenging for you. This one was more challenging for me, but I think I also got set off because there is this one spot, and there's some railing, but you can hike out to this point. And then there's no railing on that point. There's just the rocks, and people were standing up on it, and it was so high. Kevin kept telling me he was going to, and then when we actually walked out to it, and I walked to it, he's like, no, I'm not standing on that. I go, that's what people were standing on.
Yeah, I thought they were standing kind of in the middle of it. I didn't realize they were actually standing on the edge of the cliff. I'm a daredevil, but not that. That
made me panic. Like, it just didn't do great things for me. But, again, it's amazing. I've never seen a cliff like this. I've never seen a canyon like this. It's dark, but then that painted wall part is got all the different lines through it. It's gorgeous. It's stunning, and I can't imagine what it would look like during different times of the day. Morning, sunset. This is also a park that is open 24 hours a day, which that also was like, wow, the lack of railings, and it's open it is a huge park for looking at the galaxy.
Yeah, they call it a dark park.
Yes, very big on the dark park, but I guess it's very well known for people coming and looking at the Milky Way. Yeah, it is gorgeous. I can't imagine what the stars and everything would look like at the middle of the night. I'm sure it's beautiful. You'll never catch me driving out here at night. No. I'm just not that risky. In my younger ages, maybe, but not anymore.
As it is right now, it's 5:45, and we're ready to get back, have some dinner, and get back to Grand Junction before it gets too dark. And all the signs on the side of the road that says "Watch out for deer." We don't want to do that. We want to get back before dark.
It's definitely, though, this park is definitely worth going. Yes. You put it on your bucket list. It would not take you all day. It could if you wanted to. The thing that's happening right now, which if you've watched the channel at any length, fall. Yes. So because it's like a lot of shrubbery, it's really getting fall in there. I can't imagine what it looks like when the leaves have fully changed. Yeah. So it's very beautiful. Worth doing.
So hey, do us a favor. We hope you love this video, but do us a favor if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below and ring that notification bell, and you will be notified of, whenever we put new videos out. Usually it's every Sunday. Yeah. And comment if you have any comments, or please leave us a comment.
Questions, or if you've been there to either of those parks.
Yeah, let us know. Yesterday we did a national monument, today a national park, and honestly we didn't even know either one of them existed until we saw the signs on the side of the road.
We were just talking about how we would have been so upset if we had left and not done this national park. So
pay attention to the signs on the side of the road.
Yes.
All right, bye-bye guys.